I want to welcome you if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is MJ, and on Mondays, I like to do my tiny savings challenges. 100, I guess, tiny 100 saving challenges. So I normally use $50 so I can be able to get to all categories because it's a total of 25 cards in here. Last week I really screwed it up, but God, we can only hope that I do better this week. Every video, I'm hoping I can do better because you would think by now, if you listen to my video I did on Saturday, you'll realize this is a redo for me and my channel. So I have done 30 some videos prior to this. But let's see here. And I lost all my little subscribers, even though, like I said, I don't do it for that. But it was like, oh, okay, somebody's watching. You never know. You know, you do these videos, you don't know if nobody's watching you, anybody ever want to watch you. Um, like I said, I don't really care if they do or don't, but it's nice to know that someone is watching, I guess. But let's see here. So hopefully I don't screw up. I did went back and add in the challenges that I did complete for the last couple weeks, last week and the week before that, that I hadn't filled in here. So I got to hope before when I ended today, I remember to go back and do that if I close out any any challenges. Sorry about that. Okay, let's do the first one is 7. I'm counting them out. I'm not gonna just go to the bottom because last time I really messed up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I did try to condense some of these to make it a lot easier. I'm gonna go with a green, I think. Oh, I did green last time. Let's go with this color. I hope you guys had a good weekend. $2. Mine was okay. You know, you get to a point where you get kind of burnt out. So I had scheduled, well, wrote down when I think I want to take some time off in July, a week. And I always take about a week off in the month of, let me go ahead and move this, in December because that's around my birthday. So I always take a week off for that. And I always take an extra couple days off for Thanksgiving time. But I said, I'm just going to go ahead and take time off, a whole week off in the summer just to take a break. I'm not going anywhere, but just to have a break. You just need to decompress and do a reboot. Still having trouble trying to rent 3 bedrooms. 1, 2. It's just only people going to want a 3 bedroom now are people that are getting evicted from somewhere else. Most people with families don't move until the summer after kids are out of school. So I don't know what I can do for these 3 bedrooms right now. And it's really bad because they're like, oh, well, give me some ideas. And I'm like, I gave y'all ideas. And the crazy thing, one of my, the senior regional had said, like, oh, do you guys have any billboards anywhere? I'm like, no, you're not going to see billboards. You hit the next state, next town over, which is a little bit more of a bigger area. We don't have billboards where I'm at. And if we did have them, you wouldn't pay for the billboards anyway. They're not cheap. They're not $500. So why I'm talking about a billboard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like they're just throwing out random things that they know they're not going to do. It's like, why are we doing this? Why can't we just do the basic free rent for 1 month if you're moving by a certain period of time and a free application fee? Why can't we just do that? Why are we talking about billboards? 1, 2. And what you paying for an hour? Because you're not going to want to spend for a month worth of advertising on a billboard. 1, 2, 3. And are you looking on a billboard to find somewhere to rent? Because I'm not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're looking on billboards, see who won the lottery. That's what people looking on billboards to see. Because most of the billboards that you go to the next town over, they're showing who won the lottery or how much the lottery is and that sort of thing. They're not renting apartments on billboards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, $6. So let me use a regular pen. I don't know if you can be able to see this pen, but I'm gonna try it. Just because this thing is blue, we just go with it. $6. And this goes to payment. I'm thinking a billboard. Okay. No, we don't have them. But we could do free rent. Could we do that? That's something we could do. I don't know what I did with my, hold on. Sorry about that. I had misplaced my glasses. I was wondering why I was on a struggle bus trying to write and see because I need my reading glasses. I only use reading glasses, but I'm like, what in the world? 22, 21, 2. My other regional, she's still back on that conference thing. No one's going. I don't care what you say. No one believes you. We had something else they had said, oh, this is mandatory. So me and my maintenance guy, we went down there, and the only people on my team that was there, like 2 other properties. I'm like, no one else is here. Clearly it won't mandatory. But you say it's mandatory, but no one's showing up. And I'm not going to show up. If I got to get a doctor's note and say I can't go because of medical reasons, that's what I'll do. Just tell me what you need because I'm not going. So if you need a doctor's note, I'll get one of those. Because really, that's the reason why I wanted to RV too, because I've had major surgery and I've had a removal of a lung. Sitting still in a car for a long distance is an issue. So that's why when I go with him, meaning my other half, 23, we'll stop somewhere and I can walk and move around, and then I can get I just have to move around. I can't just sit in that same position the whole time. 21, 2, 3, and am I done this again? Did I do 22? Because see, that's when I messed up last time on these daggone 20s. 21, 22. So this is 22. This is 23. Yeah, so that's another reason I wanted to RV, because with the RV, I can move around and he can still be driving. I can move around. I don't have to stay. So we can, because you would think, well, Lord, if she don't want to drive anywhere for long periods of time, what in the world is she getting an RV for? so like I said, that's why I'm getting the RV. I can move around. I can get up. I won't be stagnant for the whole time, so we can keep it moving. I'm using mine as a floating hotel. So when we're going to go see a football game or a basketball game, or if I want to go down to Disney, Camp Wilderness, stuff like that. I've never been to Disney. I'll probably cry and lose my mind because I've always wanted to go to Disney. I'll probably be shocked and just in awe at 60 because I've always wanted to go and I never could go, and I never forget 14, 15, 16. I had a cousin, and Lord, is this 16? 14, 15, 16. I had a cousin and they were going to Disney, and I could went with them. My mom just had to pay for the ticket or whatever reason. She didn't want to do it. And I think because she didn't want me to go with this sister. This is the sister that she always looked like she was in competition with. So she wouldn't let me go. Like, no, you're not going to be able to go. I'm thinking, oh my God, I was just devastated. And like I said, it's not because she didn't have the money. It's just because this is the sister that I believe she's always in competition with. I'm thinking, now I'm penalized because of this foolishness that's going on with you two. But okay, so whenever I do get an opportunity to go to Disney, which I am, before I die, I'm getting into Disney. If they got to roll me in a wheelchair, I'll be so happy. Let's see here too. But again, that's why another reason, because when it comes to traveling, it's hard for me to travel in a car sitting upright like that for long periods of time. We will have to stop at 50 rest stops. Every time you see the sign say rest stop 2 miles ahead, we're going to have to stop because I have to be able to move around, or when I get there, I won't be any good because I won't be able to breathe. Next one is 1. And it's not like asthma breathing where you need to get an inhaler. It's like it's gotten hung. Your diaphragm's gotten hung and I can't gasp. I'm gasping for air. So it's ER can't breathe. versus I need a little thing to squirt in my a squirt of my inhaler. That ain't gonna do nothing. 1, 2. The last time it happened when I drove for a long period of time, I had to the nurse like, oh well, just you don't have to lay flat on your back for a period of time. Just I'm thinking, what in the world, lay flat? How long I gotta lay flat? So who wants to do that when you get to your destination? Now I need to go in a hotel room and lay flat for a period of time. And then I don't fly anymore because they said I remember him saying, well, you can't do any deep when when you're snorkeling and stuff, going deep dive. I'm like, I won't be doing that anyway. But I'm thinking if I can't go down deep, I probably can't go up high. So I haven't risked that. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to do that. So the RV is the way to go for me to travel. Let's see, 21. Oh, good. I finished another one. I just condensed this one because it was like crazy full. Yeah, so that's another reason I need that RV for travel purposes. And I love sports. Oh my gosh, I love sports, and I want to go to a pro football game. I've gone to college several times, but I want to go to a pro football game, and I'm a Giants fan, and my boyfriend's a Philadelphia fan. Imagine how that plays out. Oh, you know what? I forgot to stick in Dory. I got to go back. See, there I go with that talking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's $18 should be in here. Because as I said before, for some reason I can't do 2, 4, 6, 8. After 10, I'm just stumped. 18, and this is for gas. And I do it on the front like this too. When I do my closeout, I don't have to keep flipping it over to find out what this category that this money goes to. Let me get another paper clip. I didn't even take out paper clips, but I forgot to put in my little placeholder type things when I close out one. So I have to do one for this one. Maybe because I don't have any. I forgot to reprint some. So I'm going to have to reprint some of those, but I do have some in the one. Oh, here you go. Let's see here. Let me fill this thing out. The pink is not going to look good on this, so let me just use this blue. So this one was $18, and today is the 18th. This is $18. Is this only one? Is this two? Yeah, I thought it felt like it was two. And let me go back and do the other one that I finished. And that was, where is she at? Is this here? No. Where the heck was Dory? What? This one got money in it. This was Dory right here. What did I do? It is just insane what I do. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How do I got $10? It's supposed to be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's supposed to be $10. So I would have looked back on the video and like, what did I do? So this is $10. It is still for payment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I just need to put I don't left half the money in, half the money clipped. I mean, just a mess. In the world was I doing with that one? I'm going to use another color since I've already used blue. Okay, this is 5, 18. And it was $10. Glad I did go back because I had messed it up. Okay. And I did do 21. That's the one I closed out, I believe. This is 25, 24, 23, 22, and 21. Okay. 25. I really messed that up again. All right, come on out. If you're new to my channel, I don't put new challenges in until I do a whole page. This is going to be my long-term savings. So I'm always going to be doing this in some fashion. I probably won't be using these challenges because they'll run out eventually and I'll probably get bored of seeing them. But I'll be using some type of tinies in this section. And I did see someone has some really cute tinies, but it's so hard to pay like $20 for digital downloads because you're doing all, you're using your paper, you're using your ink. I mean, you're doing all that. I mean, it's so hard to do that much. 10. So if it goes down any, I got it in my little basket on Etsy. 8, 9, and 10. So if it goes down any, oh, this is going to be a new one. Let's do him. I'll go ahead and pull the trigger. But right now, I just can't justify $20 for a digital download. Most of mine, I pay up to, let me go ahead and cut this down before it gets out of hand. I paid an okay amount. I mean, I paid a fortune for those box challenges that you get. But even for a box challenge, I haven't paid that much money, and it has cards that you got to do, and which makes sense because you're laminating cards and stuff like that, and they don't charge. I know I haven't paid that kind of money for a digital download. So I don't know why that one is so high. I mean, it's cute and it is games and everything. I really like it, but I think it would have to be under $10 before I pull the trigger. I mean, it can be right at 10, I'll pull the trigger, but anything above that, I can't do it. Let's see here. Especially when you can go to someplace and get it for free. Again, if I get a free thing, like this whole book, all these challenges were free on their Ko-Fi shop. But I would go to their Etsy and kind of buy something to make up for getting this for free, or subscribe to their YouTube channel. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I get to finish this one. Yay. This one I'm using $50 so I can get to each one, and I didn't reduce this one for this week. I kept it at the $50. So 1, 2. And this one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, $8. And it is for payment ahead. I'm making right payment. Or a payment. I keep saying payment ahead, but I'm doing it for payments. I'm not doing it for ahead. Now, when I close it out and actually have the RV, then I'll maybe doing it for payment ahead. But right now, I don't even have the RV to do it. So how in the world am I making payments ahead? And that's just because I've heard everybody say, oh, this is for a payment ahead. But I don't even have the RV, so that's... And I'm hoping to be able to continue 5, 18. After I purchase the RV, saving, it might not be as much because then I'll be full force into, paying for the RV. But my goal is always to cut down bills. I don't have a car payment or anything like that. So my goal is always make sure you keep your bills down low so you don't have anything, just your household bills. Then you'll be okay, because I do want to retire at 65. And some days I want to pack my stuff up and call it retired now. But as we know, you can't be a fool. You're not ready for retirement. I need to wait till at least I was 62 or 60. I'm waiting to 65. That's my goal. I want to wait to 65. I want to retire and then do my side hustles part-time just to make it a little difference. That's what I would like to do. Let me cut this one down. Because as they get full, the card gets harder to get into. But that's what I want to be able to do. Do some of my side hustles. I have an Etsy store that I've had since 2018. So I want to be able to make up the difference with my Etsy store. And several videos back, I had mentioned that I was going to buy a 3D printer. And I brought one, and and that was a crap. And so after that, I did get my refund back. And so I bought a new one. And it's the Bambu Lab, which I consider the Apple version of a 3D printer as far as the interface and how it all things. So I got that. So I'm going to hopefully be able to sell some 3D stuff as well. I And I got that really because I love this whole community. So I want to make my own dice towers. I know it seems excessive just to make a dice tower. Why don't you just go buy one again? But I want to make my own, like colors. And I said, well, I'm just going to go get my own 3D printer. 21, 22, 23, 24. See, I already did 24. I notice it's a pink. See how I mess up? And it's always in the 20s. Why do I always keep messing up in the 20s? Did I already do 20? Let's see which ones I've done. I've done 24. I've done, let's see, let me get all these 20s out of here. So I've done 23. Has 23 been done? 20, 21, 22, 23. That's 23 done. This one is 24 done. This one is 25, right? Done. This one is 24. Have not done 24. And have I done 21? 20 and 21 I closed out. I don't know what it is with me in the 20s. At least I caught it. Let me go and mark her or Turk. Yeah, so I don't even know what I was doing if I messed up. Get that down. But yeah, so I did get that printer from Bamboo Lab, and I'm gonna hopefully make some stuff. And pretty much another side hustle. Always had a Etsy shop too, so I'm just gonna revamp my current Etsy shop, rename it hopefully the same name as this channel. And I already have a Ko-Fi shop, so I might put that stuff on there. I don't know, because again, I'm not on here to sell stuff either, so you won't hear me say nothing about it. You might, I might say I made it is on there, but you know, that's all I might do. Or I might not even say that. I might just show you, and you ask me in the comments, and I'll tell you. 20. Okay. But I just don't like people to think they come to your channel and then all you try to do is sell them stuff. Like an infomercial, especially on some of them. This is sponsored by blah, 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 blah. What the heck is going on here? Are we on YouTube or am I on ABC? You know what I'm saying? What the heck? And then some of them pick up sponsors from stuff that don't have anything to do with them. Like, this don't even have anything to do with your channel. You're not making stickers. So why would you, just because they told you to get it for free and guess give you some kind of sponsorship money, I don't see why in the world would you do that one. It has nothing to do with you or your channel. It's just odd. But, people got to do what they got to do for their own reason. They got to do their own side hustles. And everybody's not me. And some, I know that. 8, 9, 10, 11. But it just seems odd to do one. This video is sponsored by, what in the world? And it has nothing to do with them. It's like somebody trying to sell tools and they have a sticker thing is what they're doing. You're doing, you're decorating sticker books and you trying to sell tools. What did that got to do with your channel? Sometimes you're just gonna have to say no. It's not on brand for you. I know they might be the only ones that reached out, but they just are the only one that reached out. But they're not going to be the only one. They're the only one that reached out right now. Just like it took you forever for them to reach out to you, it may take you forever for the right people to reach out to you. But you don't want to sell yourself short because they reaching out. I can't imagine doing a brand thing. I wouldn't even know what to do. And I mean, I'm barely getting this down. I'm like, they want me to do what? Open it. I can open up a box, but that's about, I don't know. I just don't see myself being able to do it, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you don't want a brutal, honest or truth, you probably gonna want me anyway, because I can't lie about nothing. Okay, look like I already did this one. Have I already did? Me and that talking. Let's see. At least I'm stopping when I see it. That's a 6. but I thought I already did 6. So let's go back. This is 6. Did I do 7 instead of 6? Let's see, did I do, these are the ones in that first section. There's all of these marked off. I mean, you shouldn't have to do all of this. Okay, 6 looked like I had done it. Because that's Lucifer. No, Lucifer is 7. This is 6. Okay, I had messed up. Okay. Whew. Here I go. How hard is it just to throw money in a thing? That's all you're doing. Flipping a card and throwing the money in there. But like I said, when I get to talking, I forget where I left off. Let's see here. Okay. It's in here. I may have to condense this one. And I started off doing these challenges like, oh, I'm not going to condense anything till I'm busting open the paper. Now I have to condense it. Let's see. Next one is 17. Okay, 14, 15, 16, 17. I did condense this one, I know. But I think my new issue I have going on is staying engaged. And because you're purchasing your RV so far out and you're saving like every day, every week, all the time, but you don't have nothing to show for it because you are waiting until next year. So most time you can have a milestone like, oh, good. What is that? I don't know. Something popped up on my phone. Like, God, if you tell me I am out of storage, I'm going to throw this thing in the trash. Well, not really, because I don't want to buy no more phones. But I'm thinking, what in the heck popped up? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And you know, I always try to do this before my boyfriend gets home because I don't want him to see me recording YouTube. Not because I'm ashamed of it. It's because he's someone that asks a lot of questions. I don't know if you know anybody in your life with that. It will ask you 100 questions about this. No, no one's monetized. No, no one's getting money from YouTube. No, I don't want the money from you. I'm not asking for money from YouTube. It'll be just so many questions. And he's one of the ones, just because you don't understand don't mean I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have to make you understand. So that's why I say I'll do this while he's not here, just so I don't have to explain 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, what I'm doing. Because that would be the first thing he would say, oh, YouTube, so you're getting money from YouTube. No, that's not how YouTube works. You don't just put a video out and get money from YouTube. So then he'll be telling all his friends. Then you'll have people say, oh, what's your channel? I don't want nobody to know my channel. I don't want you to come look at my channel. I don't want you to follow me on nothing. Because I may be talking about you on my channel. So that'll be a no. Don't even look for my channel. Okay, 5. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No one knows, not even my 6, 7. No one knows. Only person knows I have a YouTube channel is my youngest son. He was the one that motivated me to go ahead and do it. He's like, oh, Mom, go ahead and do it. You know, 'cause you always got that one that encourages everything you do. 1, 2. And then you got the one that's practical, that don't want you to do nothing. He's my encourager. So that's the only reason I'm doing it. And that's why I started it on his birthday back in February. But like I said, I lost everything when YouTube shut me off. But then, so, you know, he's the only one to know I have a channel, but he still doesn't know what my channel is called or anything about my channel. He just know I have a channel. He don't even know what I'm doing on the channel. Because like I said, I don't want people wanting to know what I'm doing or listening to what I'm doing. I don't want any of that. I sure don't want to be talking out when I'm in a restaurant about no channel. That's why I kind of like this one, because you only see your hands versus your face, because I'm definitely too shy to do a one with your face. This should be 13. This should be 12. Let me count. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So he's the only one that know I have a channel. One, two. Oh, this ain't. Oh my gosh. Let me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I should have $16. I don't know if I put the 2 in or not. See if I got $16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, I did not. 15, 16. I don't think all this is going to fit in there. That's a lot of ones. I might have to condense this one. It did, but it ain't gonna go no more. I tell you that. I'm definitely gonna have to condense it. Well, the next week I'll be able to close it out anyway, because I only have one left. Whew. Okay, the next card is 15. This is 14. So this is 15, Ratatouille. And this one is Budget with Amanda. 1 and 2. Okay. All right. Get that in there. And the last one is a 9. 8 and 9. Gus Gus. We always know Gus Gus, but what was this one name? Gus Gus Friend? Because you always knew Gus Gus. But I don't know. I can't remember what that one name is. Let's see. Last $2. Yay. Okay. Awesome. Oh, let me do that's step 1. Step 2. Let's go here and put these in. I finished 1, 2, 3 challenges. So one was $10. You can barely see that on there, so I think I'm gonna have to use another pen. Let's use black. This one was $10. This one was 18. And this one was 8. Okay, done that step. Okay, and the next thing I have to do, make sure that don't smear on me, is close this up. Now let me put these back in here. And let's put this back here. Hoping I'm still in frame. Okay, close this up. And then put this back. Then I need to put it in my money pouch for my closeout video at the end of the month. And if you can tell, like I said, I've started this channel a while. I mean, these are all the ones I've closed out so far this month. I'm going to put these 3 in. I'm doing pretty good. Last month I closed out 20, because you're not going to see that video because it's gone. But last month I closed out 20. And so every month I hope to close out more. So I'm hoping to close out at least 21 this month. So I'll have one more than before. But again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And just remember, say what you can and just stick to the plan. Bye-bye.